Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, beautiful YouTube family. So, it's been a journey since I last done a video on YouTube. There's been major leaps forward for my own transformational kind. So, I'm not going to talk about too much about where I've been. This video is mainly to let you guys all know that I have opened my books. My website is back up and running. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Healy, for those that maybe don't know the Healy and how I work with the Healy. I've opened up sessions with regards to that. I've also opened up my books for the card readings. And I've included a 1 hour one-to-one card reading if you feel called to do that. Right, so I'm also going to be sending a little 5-minute frequency transmission for anyone that's watching today. So I will make you aware of when I'm doing that. So if you do not want to participate in that, you can leave and come back and watch the rest, or whatever you feel is right for you. But what I will say is, what date was it? Was it the 31st of March? Day 9. I would say that was the beginning of this. I can't even put words on it. This uncomfortable period of time. I know myself and a few others have been going through huge internal shifts. Now, interestingly, a couple of months ago, I went into meditation and I got a message from my Arcturians that humanity was about to go through a huge internal shift. And I didn't quite understand what that meant at that moment in time. I thought again it was collective. I really need to use my discernment when I get these messages. And to some degree it is, right? However, I've been going through a huge internal shift. And it's a shift of uncomfortableness. It's a shift of dropping belief systems, recognizing that the chaos that I'm creating in my world, and maybe you guys can sit and listen to what I'm saying today and maybe look at this yourself, okay? Because, you know, going through this journey, as they all say, it's not for the it's not an easy journey, right? Let's put it that way. It's not an easy journey, and I'm pretty sure many of you guys watch me would agree with that. There's lots of things that happen. As your frequency increases, your reality begins to change. People begin to leave your realities. New people come into your realities. It's like this constant shift. Now, you do know, and I have shared this before, that before I embarked on this 88.5 days of harvesting this sexual energy, this seed, activating the colostrum, activating this highest frequency within my frequency body, kind of got me thinking throughout this whole process of what I've been, experiencing as I've been shifting. So, interestingly, as I've been shifting, I've recognized that the chaos in my reality is a representation of a chaos that's going on within my mind, my thoughts, my beliefs. And it's not the right word. I was feeling everything in all its glory. I could see the illusions, I could see the distortions, I could see the distortions in all the relationships that I've had. I could see the distortions in the most recent relationship that I've had. I could see the distortions in my belief systems and myself and my reality. And a lot of this had to do with myself. And, you know, the thoughts that I create is the reality, or the thoughts that I'm thinking is the reality that I'm creating. And this kind of brought me back to the frequency body, because if you have a belief system about yourself, for instance, you're fat, you're unattractive, you're unworthy, you're undeserving, your partner is going to cheat on you, your partner is going to leave you, that, you know, not many people are going to watch your videos on YouTube, or when you, that's a frequency, that's a vibration, okay, and that frequency and vibration is sitting in your frequency body. Therefore, you're calling that into your reality. So my belief systems are fastly changing now, the more that I'm connecting in with this frequency body and recognizing that every thought and every belief system that I have is shaping my current reality. Now, when I went into meditation last night, what was really interesting was that I ended up going underneath. So I went into this tube, and I went in underneath, and I ended up in this room. And I'm okay to share this. And this room was surrounded by, you know, TV screens. And there was TV screens everywhere. And I could see moments of time during this incarnation. You know, the last time I was kissed, I could see that on screen. Or the last time I was intimate, I could see that on screen. I could see everything. 360 degrees. And I stood there and I watched everything for seconds. And then, excuse me, sorry, my daughter's coming in. I could see everything, and then in all its glory, then everything went red. Like this red light shone on me. And I heard, "Are you ready to move forward?" Oh, me. And I took one look at all the screens, and I could see the last time I cuddled my mum. I could see the last argument. I could see everything. And, you know, I took a deep breath in, and I had a little cry, a release, almost. And they asked me again, "Are you ready to move forward?" And I could feel this fear. Build up within me. This almost, I don't want to let this go. I don't want to let these memories go. I'm quite comfortable here. I'm quite comfortable with these memories. I'm quite comfortable being the way I am. And I heard it again. "Are you ready to move forward?" And I took many deep breaths. And I went, "Yes, I'm ready." And as soon as I said, "Yes, I'm ready," everything went dark. And everything went dark, and this outline this door appeared, but it was black. So I could just see the outline of this light. And I was like, okay. And I heard, are you ready? And I was like, I'm ready. And I got up to the door and I was like, and I, like, almost like the breath that I take when I go into that cold tub. I take deep breaths in before I hit the tub, and when you hit that coldness, you're like, and you have to like settle your breath and you have to ease into it. And I was kind of like easing into it. And before I knew it, I had the handle and I opened this door and I walked through the door. And as I walked through the door, again, there was this white void, but I could see many other souls. Some souls that I know, some souls that I do not know. I could see to the left of me souls walking through their doors. I could see them walking through, and it was just pure white, this pure white light, and all these souls were walking through. And I looked into the distance, and you know, this reality started to form in front of me. And this reality, I'm gonna cry again. This reality was a reality of freedom. Everyone was free. And the love that was in this reality was absolutely phenomenal. I can't even begin. And then again, I was crying, like, I couldn't stop crying. And I turned behind me and I watched the key turn in that door and locked that door. And I heard, from this day forward, your reality's about to shift into a reality that you're not going to recognise 12 months from now. That people will come into your life and people will leave your life. This is your reality now. And only those that are deserving will be in your reality now. Woo! So that's where I've been. I've been processing and integrating and dropping huge illusions and distortions about myself. Like, for instance, today, if you haven't watched my short, this green dress that I'm wearing is sat in my wardrobe, and I haven't put it on because, oh, I'm not at that size yet. I can't put that on. You're going to see all my extra lumps and bumps. And today I was like, and I like to cover myself in hoodies for that reason. Okay, so today I was like, no, you're putting that dress on. And I was so uncomfortable, and I was like standing at the door. I had to go out to the post office, and I was standing at the door, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm going out in this, and you can see everything, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I was literally like, two sides of me were talking to me like, what are you doing? Like, get out. What are you scared of? Why are you judging yourself? Nobody's going to be looking at you, and if they are, then that's on them. Get out that door, move forward, stop being so comfortable. And yesterday, when I was like working on my website, I was being pushed to do something, and I'm having to talk about it today, and I'm really uncomfortable doing this, and I'm really uncomfortable talking about it. But at the same time, if I'm stepping into this reality and my reality is about to shift, I have to move forward and I have to get uncomfortable. Like, this is what this is about. It's about getting uncomfortable. It's about dropping these illusions and these belief systems, and it's honoring everything that you truly deserve. And I truly deserve, like, 3 weeks ago, I didn't believe that I deserved, like, true love, or I didn't deserve, you know, freedom, and I didn't deserve nice things, and all I deserved was heartache and misery and poverty and struggle and chaos. And then I realized that this chaos in my reality is, I'm creating that. I'm creating all this chaos. Why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? And yesterday, like, when I was writing things on my website, I was howling. Like, I'm going to talk about this. I was literally howling, and I was letting go belief systems surrounding this, and it's been interesting updating this website and creating a whole new website. It's been interesting, and it's shown me my thoughts around what I truly deserve. And we all deserve much more than we are creating. And well, I talk about this. Oh, right, okay, so I'm really uncomfortable talking about this, but I feel that I have to. So, Galarctic was created by my paintings, and painting is my passion, it is my hobby. However, my painting or that service side of my creativity and my gifts has been put on hold due to the space that I am currently in. I'm quite limited. And I find it really, like, I've run out of room as it is within this house. I don't have a workroom or a workspace. I literally either paint in my kitchen or my living room. And I have loved that, and I have appreciated that I've had that space to paint. However, I have many downloads within my journal that I put painting downloads in, and they're all waiting to be created. But I'm not talking about little wee canvases. Like, that's a little wee canvas to me. I'm talking huge canvases, and I just don't have the space. I don't have the space to create the geometry. I have to put the painting on my living room floor, and I have to draw the geometry on my living room floor. And what I'm trying to say is, the space that for me to create these paintings isn't the most ideal space. So I've been wishing, hoping, dreaming. Can I get emotional again? This is so uncomfortable, but I'm doing it. So I've been wishing, hoping to build some sort of art studio in my back garden, and oh wow, I have struggled to do so. And there's been promises of the studio to be created for me, however they've never came to fruition. And I've just accepted it. And I put my paintings on hold, and there's a major painting that I have to create for the summer solstice. I'm so uncomfortable talking about this, but let's do it. Big girly pants on. So there's a painting that I need to create for the summer solstice. I don't know what it's going to do. It contains this variation of sacred geometry and this energies, huge energies within this painting. that has some sort of ability that the world needs, and it needs to be created. There's no question, it has to be done. Now, I can work around it in the space that I do have, although it will be difficult for me to do this in the space that I have. So yesterday, when I was creating the website, I felt pulled to create a campaign. And a campaign to help me raise funds into getting this art studio up and running in my garden so I can paint. And I can get these paintings into the world and to those that need them to help activate whatever is going on in their fields, to bring remembrance, because these paintings aren't just paintings, these paintings are multidimensional. And I have a beautiful painting upstairs, Philip Joe, and in my bedroom he literally guards me whilst I sleep, and I have witnessed many people stand in his presence and magic being unfolded, and they've had activations, downloads, their energy's cleared, they just feel really weird in front of it. And that's simply because the power and the energy that's behind it. And I did hear that before I created this painting, that this painting could heal meridians, or clear blockages in meridians, but it also activates third eye. And my sister is a prime example of it. She had her awakening after standing in front of Philip Joe. So these paintings, for those that don't really know me or have just discovered this channel, these paintings are so epically cool. And I'm not tooting my own horn. It's not really myself that paint them. It's my fractals that paint them. So they are very multidimensional. And yesterday I felt called to create this campaign, and I felt called to go look at the studio that would fit the space that I have in my garden, and then I'd go out and measure it. And all the while I was doing this, I was crying my eyes out, and I was like, I can't do this because I'm not a person that likes to ask for help or assistance. I never have. I've never asked for help, I've never asked for assistance, and I never would. However, what was shown to me yesterday was that this belief system around not asking for assistance has contributed to the chaos of my reality. And my ego and my pride doesn't like to ask for assistance when I really need that assistance, when I need that extra. Sorry. This is such an emotional video today. When I require that assistance in this poverty consciousness, this is why I have the poverty consciousness, because I have this poverty consciousness belief system that I have to do this all on my own. And the fact that I believe that I have to do this on my own is not allowing the universe to come and give me what I deserve, because I am creating that. Oh boy, talk about this 88.5 days, what a bloody journey. And they said to me that if I didn't do this, I would either remain stuck in that reality and I would just struggle, or I step onto this path and I do the healing and I do the work and I work my ass off. And I will shift, I will soar. And, you know, when we get these, we kind of question it. And I shouldn't question it. Like, why do we question ourselves? Why do we judge ourselves? Why do we judge our team? Like, they've came all this way. They've came energetically to give you this push, this support, and then you're going, nah, it's alright, I'll just stay stuck where I am. Like, how disrespectful. So, whew, I was like, okay, I'm listening. So I've created a campaign, and the campaign, I will leave the link if you'd like to support me in any way or form to help me build this studio. I would be most truly and internally grateful. I couldn't even begin to tell you how I would feel. Sorry. I'm just so grateful. I couldn't even begin to tell you how I would feel. And I already feel it's here, and I look out my kitchen window and my garden, and I caught myself this morning actually crying at the thought of having that studio in my garden. Because life would be so much more flow and grace having it there. But I've created this lack because my ego and my pride won't ask for assistance. And the universe can't give me that assistance because my ego and pride is blocking that. So I'm really stepping out my comfort zone asking, and I am really giving to my ego and my pride today by asking for assistance with regards to that. Now I'm leaving it to the universe. And you do not have to donate if you do not feel the need, or you do not feel that this is something for you at all. But I have to do this video and ask for it. So yeah, there's that. And then I would like to give back, because I've done all this work, and I wouldn't be here doing this work if a hand wasn't given to me in order to do this work, in order to move forward. And I chose to take that hand, and I chose to take that hand, gave me a toolbox. And that toolbox has got me to where I am, and how I am changing my reality, and how I am allowing the universe to give me everything that I deserve, right? And okay, yes, I'm talking about me in these videos, but this is about my journey, and if I don't share my journey with you guys, then you guys can't take from what I'm sharing. Does that make sense? I'm not doing this video about it's all about me. I'm talking about my journey, my experiences, in order for you to help you on your journey and your experiences. So without this hand giving me the toolbox that was required, I would be here talking to you today. So let's talk about the sessions that I've got up on my website. So I have the quantum aura analysis, the soul coaching, and the bioenergetic. Okay, so this beautiful little device here, this is my trusted little friend. I love this little friend. This little friend is magic. Pure magic. And I have worked with it on a multi-dimensional level for nearly coming up to a year and a half now. And I have learned so much from it. And my consciousness has expanded by using this. Now, talking about the hand, this hand that took minds and showed me this is what you can do in this, and the world doesn't have to be this way. It's time to take back your power. It's time to take back that love. It's time to take back the empowerment. But first, it's almost like Yoda. And she knows who she is, and she maybe be watching this. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Master Qui-Gon. But first, you must heal. Healing's a big thing. And if you haven't watched Conscious Circle Conversations and the one about healing, then please go back and watch that, because it's so very, very accurate. I feel anyway. So anyway, whilst I was creating the website, I've created a donate a session. And because I was given a hand, and if it wasn't for this hand, I wouldn't be where I am, I have decided to donate 2 reduced sessions per month. Now, they're reduced sessions simply because the belief system, if someone, and myself included, has felt this way. If somebody gives you something for free, you're less likely to do it than paying a little bit for it. Then you're going to do it because you've invested in that, right? So there's a reduced session for the bioenergetic, and there's also a reduced session for the aura analysis. But there's only one. I can only donate one of each per month. So I've created a donate a session, and if anybody feels called to even donate £5 to it to allow me to free up another reduced session each month, then I can do that as well. So I'm trying to give back to the universe what the universe is giving to me, and the universe has given this to me, these tools, these hands. The universe delivered me this beautiful soul that gave me this hand in this toolbox, and I am like so internally grateful for that this reality that I grew up in, that I was conditioned in, of struggle and everything's hard, and relationships are hard, and work, you have to work and work and work, and everything is hard, and there's judgment, and there's guilt, and there's resentment, and there's bitterness. That's not my reality anymore. That is not my reality anymore. It's not my reality. I walked forward through that door yesterday or last night, and I'm pushing through many uncomfortable zones. And if anybody's sitting there going, yeah, I've been like feeling something this past week, really go inner, and like, I can't explain it enough. Go into your own soul. Your own soul has the answers. I don't have the answers for you. Nobody else externally will have the answers for you because they don't know your soul. You know your soul. Go into your soul and move forward. Listen to what your soul has to tell you. And I listened last night, and oh boy, what a release I had last night. And I feel epic for it, and I'm putting on this dress, and I'm going through the door. Anyway, I'm coming off tangent. So the Healy. So what this Healy can do, for those that don't already know, the Healy can enter into your energetic fields with your permission. Now, I cleanse this Healy, I sage this Healy, I protect this Healy, I set in pure love intention into this Healy to help those assist. So it's almost like, pardon me, we're burping, truth burps. It's almost like I'm giving you that hand. And what that Healy can do is it can read your energies, and it'll tell me, for instance, your aura, the aura analysis. It'll read your aura, and it'll give me the percentages as to what chakras are needing a little bit of assistance of, or what blockages are in that chakra, right? So for instance, if it's your third eye, okay, if it's like, say, 40%, that chakra is in need of assistance, that chakra has blockages within it. So then will give me a report, and I'll read the report, and it'll tell me very accurately what blockage is within that chakra. Now, my experience is just acknowledging that blockage is enough to shift it, okay? But what the Healy will do is it'll tell you what's in that chakra. It'll give you the affirmation for what's in that chakra, and then it'll send a frequency into your energetic fields to shake that chakra a wee bit and to release that blockage. But you have to do the work. It's not going to do the work for you, okay? So that'll bring it up to the surface for you to own that, to take responsibility, to transmute that, to integrate that, and to let it go. Okay, in order for you to move forward. Now, I did my aura analysis about a week ago. There was barely anything in it, and I'm like, oh my lord, that's the most clear I have seen my aura analysis. And a lot of it had to do with the heart, because I was going through heartbreak at that moment in time, and I was releasing my most recent relationship. I was releasing that, and the distortions and the illusions around that. So I was releasing all of that. And the Healy assisted with that. Okay, so that's the aura side of things. So then let's move on to the bioenergetic sessions. So the bioenergetic sessions can look at many different things. It can look at your meridians. It can look at crystals that your energies may need. I love the crystals. It can look at your soul cycle, which is the frequency transmission I'm going to send today. So it's like an aura clearing, or belief systems. It's vast, okay? I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I'm going to read the group or the viewers that choose to watch this video. So whoever watches this that participates in that frequency transmission, what's the word? There's no limit on time, okay? So if you watch it today and then you're like, oh God, I feel like I need a little more pick me up, you can come back and watch it for that 5 minutes and you'll get that pick me up. This is how this frequency transmission works. And I also set the intention for time not to be limited. Does that make sense? That time is forever out there. But it only works for that 5 minutes. It's not going to continually work on you. Okay? Does that make sense? Right, okay. So there's many different things that the bioenergetic can do to your energy and your fields. It's got I Ching, it's got the McMacken. The McMacken is fantastic for like injuries or feeling unwell or feeling out of sorts. It's got vital vitamins for vitamins in the body. So when I was doing that 88.5 hour fast, I went in and checked my vitamins, and there was I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, this vital substance came up that I'd never heard of, and it is a substance that is required for DNA activation and removal of toxins within DNA. And I was like, isn't that interesting? Then I went and looked at digital nutrition, and it came up with rebirth, and what was the other one it came up with? Rebirth and harmonization, I think. I can't remember the other one, but literally it was literally saying, oh, activation, that's what it came up with. I was going through an activation and a rebirth, and it then I set the frequency transmission to come into my fields to assist me with that rebirth and that activation, hence why I'm here today. It can read your chakras, it can send frequencies in to help your chakras. It's like full on. So if you've never had a session with me before with the Healy, you would have to book the 90-minute session, simply because, and this is the reason why, I first meet you and we have a little chat, and then I ask you what the intention is behind the session, what would you like the Healy to do. Then we need to put the details into the Healy, read your vibration, and then we go into the session. So I kind of need that 45 minutes to put those details in, okay? Then we send a 45-minute frequency transmission to you, and then we have a little chat for 15 minutes afterwards to see how you're feeling, etc. Now, you can sit and chat to me throughout that whole 90 minutes, or you can sit in quiet and meditation whilst you receive the transmission. The choice is up to yours. This is a session for you. You have full control of this session, okay? Now, what this can also do is this can also clear your fields as well. So you can set the intention for the frequencies that are coming into your fields to clear your fields at the same time as working on chakras, etc. It's pretty cool stuff. So the soul coaching. So for instance, the soul coaching sessions, if you have a goal or something you would like to accomplish, like for instance, myself, weight loss, you then set the affirmation or the intention as if it's already happened. This is the goal, okay? And we put that into the Healy. And then what the Healy will ask is what certain things in your reality do you want to look at? Do you want to look at self-worth? Do you want to look at career? Do you want to look at relationships? Do you want to look at family? And it'll ask for those certain things. And we can go and look at each and every subject that comes up. And we can say 2 things from each subject. And it'll give me 2 things from, say, career that are blocking you from reaching your weight loss goals. I can then send the frequency transmission to your fields to help you change the belief system around that. Blows my mind. So this is what this beautiful Healy can do. And these sessions are up. So for anyone that watches this video, and this isn't going to be limited, okay, because I understand that, you know, now see, if you believe that there is a cost of living crisis, then there's going to be, right? So wherever you are financially, this is my gift to all you beautiful viewers for supporting me and for listening to my journey and to listening to me talk about my journey. Sorry, we're glitching. If you use the code YouTube, you will get 10% off the first session. Okay? So YouTube, and you'll get 10% off the first 90-minute session for the bioenergetic and the aura analysis, okay, as well as the soul coaching, right? So that's a given. 10%, so for instance, if you fancy doing 3 of the soul coaching sessions and you wanted to buy that in bulk, you can do. The 10% would be applied to that. So if you wanted to buy a bulk, you'd get 10% off of that bulk session. Right, okay. And I'm really excited to be opening my books again because I have taken 4 months of this year as downtime to go through this transformational process, and there's many gifts that have came online that I'm still integrating and I'm processing, and at one point will be offering as a service this year if I feel called to do so. The card readings are definitely exciting. I found more cards. I thought I lost these. I find them. So I have many decks. Okay. Oh, there we go. I have many decks of cards. And these ones as well. Star seeds. Like star seeds. I have many cards. Many different things. I even find my unicorn cards. So I'm offering a 15-minute session. I think I've set it to 15:55 for the 15-minute now. 15:55 for the 15-minute. And then you've got 30 minutes, you've got 1 hour. So the 15, 30 and 1 hour, they're recorded, okay? But you can book a 1-to-1 Zoom card reading session with me as well. So that's up and running today too. Along with the donate a session. And you can donate £1 even. And I would love to be able to offer a few reduced sessions a month. So I can give many others out there that choose to do this work, that choose to step into their highest timeline, their highest vibration, their reality of freedom. I would love to be able to give that hand and to assist them on that journey. And when we do these Healy sessions, it's not necessarily we just talk about the Healy, etc. You can ask me anything. You can ask, and I can give you the answer to the best of my ability. And I think many beautiful souls that have had sessions with me, and I'm not touting myself or tooting my own horn. I'm just trying to describe the passion that I have for humanity, for service. And to do the best that I can for all my brothers and sisters out there. Hold on, sorry, I'm just pulling out my hair for some reason. For all my beautiful brothers and sisters out there, I give my all in these sessions. I know I'm not just like, hi. Like, I give my all in these sessions. Okay, so there's a donate a session, and then there's a tab for my campaign to support the building of the Galartic Art Studio. I honestly, like, I would have to film it. I don't know. I would have to show you the gratitude. I would cry for days. Like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it now. I love painting, and I miss my painting like I miss my dancing. But there's just no space. There's no space. I do just love a little work so I can create more and be of service more. Anyway, okay, so there's that. What else do I need to talk about? Yes, right. Let's get on. Sorry. Let's get on with the frequency transmission. Okay, so if you don't want to participate in this 5-minute frequency transmission, you don't have to. You can leave now and come back if you feel called to do so, okay? If you do want to participate in this frequency transmission, I've got my little Healy on. So when I do these transmissions, I always make sure that I have it on a selenite plate, and then I have phenacite on top of the quantum chip, okay, which is also part of me, which is also quartz crystal. Right, let's get going. Okay, so resonance. Okay, so then we go into the resonance analysis. Now, some people don't like using these things because they're scared of, or they have this belief system or this fear surrounding AI. Again, what I will say is, and this is my belief, that does not exist in my reality. Okay, it's not because I'm ignorant. If I have that belief, I then am going to create that chaos, right? That's all I need to say. So, doesn't exist in my reality. I'm just la 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 la. Okay, right. So it's connecting to the Healy. Now I have set my Galartic down as a client. Okay, continue with database. Right, so we're going to go into Soul Cycle and we are going to see what our beautiful viewers of the Galartic YouTube channel is feeling at this moment in time. Okay. You may feel, if you're watching this, like a little tingling, or if you chose to participate. Okay. Okay. Acceptance, inner balance, happy, serenity. Okay, right. So our beautiful souls that are watching this YouTube, this video today, take this if this resonates, leave it if it doesn't for somebody else that this may resonate with. Right, so power reserve. Okay, so we're feeling a little bit lethargic. It could be due to the energies that have come in. We're getting many different energies, many different shifts. I myself certainly felt absolutely fatigued for a good week, like the most tired I've ever been. So power reserve has definitely come up. We've also got acceptance. Okay, so acceptance, and acceptance can mean many different things for many different people. And acceptance is acceptance of your reality, acceptance of yourself, acceptance of acceptance of anything, right? Let's just put it that way, right? Inner balance. So there's some chaos going on inside. We're feeling a little bit unbalanced. We're not feeling completely together. It's also affecting our happiness. Some people aren't happy where they're at this moment in time. And serenity, like peace, they're not at peace. There's a lot going on in their head. There's, maybe also affecting your sleep. Okay, so what the Healy does is it will pick out the 5 most energetic frequencies that are required for your frequency body. Okay, so if you'd like to sit down Okay, please do not do this if you're driving. Turn this off. Come back and listen to it when you're at home, okay? So if you sit peacefully, or you can stand if you choose to do so, or if you're sitting on your couch, or if you're lying on your bed, okay? Now what I will ask you to do is repeat after me. Only those beings which exist in the highest order of light may grace our presence. Only those beings which exist in the highest order of light may grace our presence. Only those beings which exist in the highest order of light may grace our presence. Only those beings that exist in the highest order of light may grace our presence. Okay, beautiful. So if you'd like to take a deep breath in, from your tummy, right up to your lungs, up to your head, and breathe out. Release that, okay? Now pay attention to your heart chakra, which is down here in the middle of your chest. Okay, if you focus in on your heart chakra, okay, you may start to visualize a colour, okay? Now for me, this colour is gold, okay? But it starts off as a little pinprick, okay? This is the centre point of my chakra. Okay, so I'm going to breathe into this centre point, and on each out breath, this centre point is going to expand and expand and expand and expand to the point that it's going to encompass my whole energetic field, okay? And it's nothing but high vibrational, beautiful love light, okay? So when you're ready, okay, breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, and breathe out. And see this massive bubble now in your energetic field, and you're in this bubble. You're in this beautiful bubble. Okay, beautiful. Repeat after me. Christ is shield up, Christ is shield up, Christ is shield up, Christ is shield up. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to, again, pay attention to your heart chakra, but this time find the center point, and we're going to send down a rope, okay? And this rope is going to go through our solar plexus, our sacral, our root chakra, and down into our earth star, okay? So we have this beautiful earth star, for those that don't know, a beautiful earth star just below our feet. And we're gonna, and it's kind of like, for me, it's like a silvery, like hematite color, okay? And I'm gonna send the rope down through that chakra and into inner earth. And I'm gonna go through all the layers, and I'm gonna go right down to the very core. You'll just see your cord going down to the very core. Now this core may look like a crystal, it may look like a tree, it may, whatever you feel or see for you, okay? And you're gonna wrap that rope around, okay? So when you're ready, again, 4 deep breaths in, and then on the 4th breath, we're gonna push that cord down, okay? Here we go. Deep breath in, breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out, and deep breath in. Now send your cord down, 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 down through your earth star, down through all the layers of earth, down, 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 until you see whatever it is that you see, and you wrap that beautiful cord around. You may see it tie into a knot, you may hear it click in, you may just keep seeing it completely encompassed by your cord, okay? And repeat after me. I am anchored, I am anchored, I am anchored, I am anchored. It is done. Okay, beautiful. Right, now we can send the frequency transmission. So before I send the frequency transmission, if you'd like to set the intention for what you would like this frequency to do, okay? Whether you would like it to clear your energies, whether you would like it to bring yourself to higher vibration, whether you can set the intention for this frequency transmission to do whatever you feel called that you and your soul needs at this moment in time. Now, I will say you cannot use this for any malice, because it has been set with pure love light and it won't respond. It doesn't believe in malice. So if anybody's watching this that would like to use it for malice, you can't. Nice try. Okay, so we are going to send this through for 5 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay, so just sit nicely. I'm going to sit with you, okay? And I'm just going to close my eyes and see what I can see. If I can see anything, I'll describe it to you. Here we go. Okay. What? I feel there's somebody listening outside. Don't know who. I can hear birds tweeting in the sun on my face. How beautiful. Okay. Okay, so this energy I'm feeling in my heart, this lovely warm fuzziness in my heart. Feeling really at peace, calm. Beautiful. How lovely. If you'd like to leave in the comments after this 5-minute transmission, you can. Your experience, feel free to do so. If you'd like to share this video, feel free to do so. Press the like button. Also, if you feel called to do so. Beautiful. Beautiful. Card for our beautiful Galactic YouTube viewers today, please. Magnificent. Anything others? Oh, there. Okay, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. How are you all feeling? You all feeling good? You feel that? Some might feel this swirliness in their energy field. This pulsating in their energy field. Beautiful. 144. I'm feeling it in my head. Okay, we're nearly at 1 minute left. 111. Okay, we're nearly at 30 seconds left. Twelve, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. How are you all doing? So, I trust that you felt something. Please share in the comments if you did. Some may feel it, some may not. The trick behind it is to trust that. Trust is a big thing. Big thing with the universe. Okay, so whilst you were sitting quietly doing that for the past, well, I pulled out some cards, not for the past 5 minutes. I pulled out some cards. Okay, so Starseed cards. This is a message from my beautiful team to you all today. Magnificence. Okay. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. I think we can all take that message just now, right? Intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Trust, there's that word trust again, right? And then last card for everyone, dreams. The universe speak to you through your dreams. So these beautiful messages for my beautiful YouTube family. Open to receive. I will leave the links for everything I've discussed here today, including my website, okay, and the code for the bioenergetic session and the aura analysis. I only have one reduced session for the bio and one reduced session for the aura, so really that's first come, first serve. I will release 2 sessions, reduced sessions a month. And if anybody feels called to donate for more sessions, I will release more. Okay. And what's the other thing? If you enjoyed that little frequency transmission, I do 2 frequency transmissions a month on my beautiful Patreon, and we come together and we talk about life and we talk about dreams, we talk about various things, and we send a 45-minute frequency transmission from various modules from the Healy. Tonight on my Patreon we are doing gyration creation for the first hour, and then we're going straight into a frequency transmission from the Healy as well. So an exciting, eventful day. Most importantly, I want you all to know that I am so proud of you and that I love you and that you have got this, and no matter where you are on your journey at this moment in time, do not give up, okay? If you're flying, epic. If you're hurting, epic. Trust the process. This too shall pass. no matter what it is, you have absolutely got this. And you're going to soar, and you're going to walk through that door as I walked through that door to your limitless freedom. And I'm excited. I'm super excited for us all, and I'm super excited for each and every single beautiful soul that watches this video today. And or next week, or in a year, or whenever you come across this video, just know that I love you. And I will speak to you soon. Have a beautiful weekend, day, year, month, week of heaven on earth. Love you. Bye.